Jeff, I've worked with your firm for a long time. I mean, I was around when Jerry was still there and Art was there and Lou and all those guys. And through the course of that time, I've had the privilege of offering income security products to the partners and to the associates of the firm. Can you talk to me about your personal experience about that and what your feeling is about the importance of that?
Yeah, income security planning is one of the things that nobody wants to talk about because everybody assumes that they're going to be healthy and never need any type of disability coverage or life insurance coverage or anything like that.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's not reality.
Yeah.
And if you don't think about it on the front end when you need it, it's way too late. It's game over. Sorry. I can share two stories. I have always been healthy my entire life. My wife the same way. Mm-hmm. We've always thought we're never going to need income protection. We don't need disability. Well, after being married for 10 years and having 2 incomes and no kids, it was great. We had our first kid, and then 13 months later, we found out she was pregnant with twins. Wow. And ordered on bed rest. So here we go from 2 incomes, no kids to 1 income and 3 kids.
Wow.
And so, luckily, she had a disability policy that covered high risk pregnancies. Mm-hmm. And we were able to capitalize on that income stream, as she was on bed rest, and it ended up, being a lifesaver for 6 months of continued income.
Yeah.
When, we were.
Yeah. You were
young and
you're young and dumb. You haven't done a lot of things that you understand of value now. You probably didn't have the emergency fund. You'd been buying houses and cars and all that stuff that people do.
Yeah. We had debt. We had all the good stuff and, had no income or had no kids and traveled a lot and spent a lot of free cash flow. And then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
You're 30 years old or 28 years old and here comes 3 kids in a month. So, I also had a partner who, unfortunately lost a long battle with sarcoma.
Right.
And, our firm had always bought a income protection guarantee mm-hmm. product. And, as he was fighting those battles and was not working, it was great for us as a partner group and a firm to know that his wife and his family were taken care of. Right. He had 2 kids in college at the time, but he never missed a paycheck, so to speak. And that wasn't out of my pocket. I mean, we paid for the policy up front, but it was a great way, peace of mind.
Right.
Peace of mind was the biggest thing, probably.
Right.
That we knew that his family was taken care of.
Right. And on a personal note, that was one of the most moving experiences I've had in my career working with Randy and his wife, because he made an unbelievably difficult decision to have his leg amputated in a very short period of time. Mm-hmm. And
you go from being, it was February, Keith, and Randy and I went to lunch, and he was going with a limp, and I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "I don't know. I got a little knee trouble."
Right.
March, he was in the operating room losing a leg.
Right. Yeah.
And out of commission for the next year.
Right. And so about a year after that, Flagle was having a client appreciation night, and I was there. I was standing with Randy. And that's an mm-hmm. interesting thing, too, mm-hmm. is that Randy got a great prosthesis, and you wouldn't know in a suit that he was missing a leg. But I was standing there with Teresa and Randy and a couple of clients of Randy's. And one of those people that I didn't know asked the question, "How did you make the decision to have your leg amputated so quickly?" And without missing a beat, Randy said, "Because I have a 14-year-old daughter." And I'm thinking, I've never heard a better expression of why we do the things that we do mm-hmm. to help secure the interest, not just our own, but of the people we love. And so, the expression from the partners at Flagle and from the rest of the people and the kind of family environment that firm has, the way they take care of their people is reflected in like you said, the sense of security, the not needing to worry. about what comes next when something truly bad happens.
Yeah, and you got to get in on the front end, because if you're 50 years old and now you need something, you're probably too late if you've got the issue.
It's exactly correct. I just wrote a disability policy on a 52-year-old physician. We're excluding two conditions because she has longstanding health concerns in two areas, and we can't cover those.
Mm-hmm.
But if you start when you're young, it makes all the difference in the world.
Right. Absolutely.